From Whittles Field at Archbishop Spalding, these are the MIAA A Conference Semi-Finals. Tonight, the Archbishop Spalding Cavaliers, the #1 seed, host the Eagles of McDonogh. I am Glenn Clark. My broadcast partner, Nick Testoni, will join me momentarily. On the line, a trip to the MIAA A Conference Championship game. Here come the Cavaliers. Of course, next Friday night, 7:30 at Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium, we will crown a champion in the A Conference. These teams want to punch their ticket to that title game. Let us meet our players to watch for tonight's game. Nick Testoni, we begin with the visitors. Tell me a little bit about the Eagles, Mason Robinson.
Yeah, we talked about him last time. Mason Robinson, the senior, 6'4", 230. He is the leader on McDonogh's best defensive unit, the D-line. And he's got averaging over 9 tackles on the season, 9 sacks. He's going to Northwestern. This is the game changer for the Eagles.
Yeah, he's going to go to 100 tackles likely on the year tonight. For the Cavaliers, 2 players that have been so good, we got to go with both of them. We begin with wide receiver Max Moss.
Yeah, it's been his show all year. 15 total touchdowns, all receiving, averaging over 118 yards receiving on the year. And last time these two teams played, he connected on a nice 18-yard touchdown catch. See if he can repeat it tonight.
And he caught that pass from none other than the sophomore quarterback, Malik Washington.
Yeah, an excellent campaign from Washington in his sophomore year. 23 total touchdowns, just 6 interceptions. He's averaging over 260 yards passing. He's going to look to repeat his performance from the regular season against McDonogh tonight.
Those are your players to watch for tonight's game. Now our keys to the game, and for the visitors, Nick, they need to get off to a little bit better of a start.
Yeah, the Eagles, we said this last time too, they trailed 24-0 at halftime. Despite playing decently well, once it got to second half of the third quarter, they cut it to 24-12. That's as close as they could get it. They need to get off to a better start tonight.
Of course, that was a game in which the Cavaliers exercised the demons of last year, and they need to keep that in mind because our key for Archbishop Spalding tonight, don't look ahead.
Yeah, let's rewind a year ago, exact same position. The #1 seed hosting the semifinal game at home, and Damian Wilburn, senior, admitted to the Baltimore Banner. The team looked ahead a year ago, and they were looking for the championship game. Tonight, they need to focus on the McDonogh Eagles and take care of business.
Cannot be thinking about the fact they beat them 45-12 in the regular season because, as you pointed out, for a minute there in the third quarter, that became a very competitive game again, and McDonogh had the opportunity to try to rally back. If they can start a little bit better, they could make this interesting. This time the ball indeed stays on the tee, and we are underway in the A Conference Semi-Finals as that one will go into the end zone for a touchback. And that will be where McDonogh takes over. Brings up 1st and goal. Eagles methodically moving the ball on this drive. Spalding defense needs an answer. Palazzo will lob it towards Exenor. Did he come down with that? He did. What a catch for Jefferson Exenor. And the Eagles are on the board first.
Well, this is another ball that's underthrown. Exenor, I mean, it looked like he just took it straight from the defender's hands.
77 yards. Capitalized by the Exenor touchdown, and the extra point will be blocked. It was low. It had no hope.
Never even got set up.
Arbaugh.
Let's see if we get Max Moss involved for the first time tonight on this drive.
Your point, he does not have a reception yet this evening.
Don't even think he has a target.
I believe you're right about that. 1st and 10, Washington, indeed, just as you ask, and Moss breaks free. Moss down the sideline. Moss is gonna go. Touchdown, Spalding.
And the place goes electric. On cue, they just get it to him on a simple sit-down route out of the slot, and the rest is him. It's really not great tackling, and once they give him one opening, he turns on the Jets off the far sideline. Add it to the total.
45 yards. Washington, he was falling backwards, gets it underneath the Moss. Unable to wrap him up was Redfern, and that proved to be fatal as Moss turns the corner and scores. The moment to tie it up. See if they can add the extra point. And there's a whistle. Flag was out, so Cooper Welch's extra point won't count here. Offsides. true. Spalding goes in front. Washington to Moss. 45 yards, a one-play drive. Those are always the most effective. Spalding leads 7-6.
Yeah, just like that, all the momentum right back to the Cavaliers.
3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Palazzo in the shotgun, the freshman quarterback. Looks so sharp in that first quarter. He's going to roll out to his right, and this time he wants to run, but he's got nowhere to go.
They've got 3 men on the line, and you see both linebackers come up with a 5-man blitz, and once he tried to get away, Palazzo that is.
Gio Boone got him. If he hadn't, Keyshawn Flowers was going to have him. Boone's had a great night so far. And the Cavaliers get the stop. They'll get the ball back with a chance to add to the lead. Punts have been a bit of an adventure so far for McDonogh. And I imagine that might be the real reason why they, and nowhere to go. However, all sorts of space in front. Kakinos has the first down and a whole lot more. All the way inside the 40, down to about the 37. That's the greatest mistake that McDonogh could have ever asked for.
Did you say punts were an adventure tonight?
Boy, have they been.
I mean, it was a snap that skipped to him on about 2 hops. Instead of recovering and trying to put something up, he had all types of space to the left. What a scramble by the punter.
Now in Spalding territory. 3 receivers again to the right for Palazzo. Palazzo lobs it down the sideline again, underthrown, and this time it is intercepted. You want to test Tyler Brown. Maybe one time he can get away with it, but this time he makes him pay with his first interception of the night.
Yeah, really the 3rd time they've tested Brown. The touchdown catch, really give the credit to Exenor going and getting it, but this the 3rd time on a deep ball to Exenor. Palazzo is underthrown in it. This time Tyler Brown makes him pay.
So first interception thrown on the night by Palazzo. His 15th of the season for Tyler Brown. That's his 5th interception on the year. So Spalding forced to punt. They even run tempo on the punts. That's blocked. Punt is blocked. It's loose. It was touched, but off the block.
Oh,
Let's
man.
see.
I think Spalding has his football. I don't know why you would touch that. You
Wow.
already have great field position.
Wow. That's unbelievable. Spalding gets bailed out. What should have been McDonogh ball on the other side of midfield. Now they're talking about it. So this is the question. Did it touch a Spalding player first?
Yeah.
If it did,
Then it can't be.
exactly right. You can pick it up and run with it. And the officials are saying no, it did not. It's Spalding ball. 2nd and 8 for the Cavaliers. From the 35, Washington's got time. He lobs it downfield. Newton got slowed down. Flag comes out. He still had a chance to make the play anyway.
Defensive holding. You can see right here, Newton, it's usually that sit-down route, but this time it's like a pump and go, and the defender wrapped him around the waist. It'll be a holding, not a pass interference, I believe.
Brandon Finney, defensive back in coverage, commits the penalty. So automatic first down comes with it. Got to get to the 15. Pick up the first down, at least get a few yards, give yourself a better look on 4th. Washington to throw underneath. He's got Moss. Moss bounces off the first man, inside the 10, down to the 7.
Yeah, remember a couple plays ago when Moss drops the slant route? It's the same play, except he's on the other side of the field. This time he connects.
He just shakes off Paul Swinson.
Paul Swinson looked like he might have been trying to go for the ball or at least hit him off his feet. You got to wrap up Max Moss.
And just one play later, Hakeem Sims into the end zone for a Spalding touchdown.
Well, they like to go fast. And off the big play from Moss, they give it to Sims. He powers through for the touchdown.
For Hakeem Sims, that is his 11th rushing touchdown on the season. Spalding's lead for the moment, 13-6. They will task Cooper Welch trying to add another extra point. He made his first. And he gets this as well. 14-6 with 7:07 to play in the second quarter. Hakeem Sims extends the Cavaliers' advantage.
Second initiatives.
It's Moss turning the corner. Moss tiptoeing the sideline. Moss all the way down. Let's see where they mark him out. Did they say he stayed in the entire time? Indeed he did. All the way down to the 10-yard line.
Yeah, and that becomes a touchdown-saving tackle. Look at him. Ooh, able to keep his balance by
It was close.
Talwar. Ends up wrapping him up. Looked like that play had nowhere to go.
Boy, I wonder what they're going to choose to do here.
This feels like Kaufman. The run to Kaufman. Sims not even on the field. Kaufman has been their close yardage running back. He's got a handful of rushing touchdowns.
5 on the season and make it 6. A hard run from Jamison Kaufman for the Spalding touchdown as they extend the lead to 20-6 with the extra point pending.
As important of a drive as you'll see all year from the Cavaliers. They did a great job. They went down and they left, 34 seconds left. Pretty much no time for the Eagles, and they punch it in, extend their lead.
Put the personnel out there that they want for this extra point. You see Jamison Kaufman, the junior tight end who has been their short yardage specialist. 6th rushing touchdown of the year for Kaufman. Welch, indeed true on the extra point attempt. He's 3 for 3 on the night. And it's 21-6 Cavaliers. Since falling behind 6-0, they've looked like the team that was the 1 seed in the A Conference all year. Short kick. And oh, it's dropped. Ball's loose. Recovered. Spalding ball.
So they did this last time. It's just a bit of a pitch shot.
Trent Gillis comes up with it for the Cavaliers. They have it on the 30 with a chance to break this wide open here before the half. Again, 2 receivers to either side. Washington back to throw with time towards the end zone. He goes right back to it, and you got mossed.
Exact same play. It's just pretty much going up the seam. A bit of a skinny post, and Paul Swinson is face guarding the entire time, so as long as he puts it up there for Moss, it's real easy. Great throw, puts it in between both defenders. No help in the middle over the top, and look at that, you blink your eyes and now looking at almost 28-6 at half.
Second touchdown connection of the night for Washington and Moss. Second touchdown pass of the game, second touchdown catch of the game, respectively. Welch on to add another. He is a perfect, oh no, that one was wide. Sorry, that one was wide. So he's now 3 for 4 on the game, but Spalding balloons the lead out to 27-6 with 12 seconds to play in the half. Top seeded Archbishop Spalding Cavaliers scored 27 unanswered, and they lead 27-6 at the half. You're watching the MIAA A Conference Semi-Finals and Archbishop Spalding football.
Yeah, and they won that third quarter 12-0.
Kicking off left to right, that ball not bouncing into the end zone. Instead, Brown will play it. He turns it upfield. Past the 15, now trying to bounce it out again. Past the 20, the 25, the 30. Brown's got a lot of room. Midfield. And he's finally forced out of bounds at about the 44-yard line. What a return from Tyler Brown before Caden Harris gets him out of bounds.
And we just found out why for 1.5 games the Eagles have been kicking it short.
No doubt. Washington in the shotgun. First possession of the second half, trying to add to a 27-6 lead. Washington's going to take a shot downfield. And it's caught for a touchdown. Well, Max Moss, the trifecta.
And there's your definition of Moss. I mean, the perfect name for him. This is a ball that I could use underthrown a little bit. He just goes up and over a defender that's slipping, it looked like, and he grabbed it right from him.
I thought this was going to be intercepted, Nick. Oh, my word. On the third try, Max Moss gets it. Santino Sanchez in coverage. Third touchdown from Washington to Moss on the game. It's 33-6. What a day for Max Moss. Welch to add the extra point. Snap was high, but they were able to get it down. Welch.
Number 55, Cooper
Extra
Welch.
point,
adds the
5
extra
tries
point.
tonight.
Number 10, 30 remaining in the
34-6
third quarter.
with
The
a minute
Cavaliers lead the
32
Eagles
gone
34-6.
in this third quarter. 1st and 10 from the 15. Cavaliers trying to ice this one away. Scruggs right up the gut. Scruggs! How about that for the senior? Gavin Scruggs, 15-yard touchdown run. And the route is on.
14 yards on the carry by number 14.
Just a halfback draw. He gets the second level, stays low, doesn't let any weak hits take him off his feet, and he finishes the run off with a great touchdown run for the senior.
6th touchdown run of the season for Gavin Scruggs. Cavaliers on top 40-6 with the extra point pending. Welch. That one bounces to him, but they're able to get the kick away anyway. He puts it through. 41-6 with 11:28 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Palazzo with Green in motion. He'll roll to his right, and he is going to be brought down. P.J. Pokeness.
Yeah, there's about 6 defenders, all at Palazzo, nowhere to go. They're trying to roll him out to his right, and the throw wasn't there. They came on the edge, and
you got seniors playing for the final time here at Whittles Field, like Scruggs and now Pokeness, and you can see these are very meaningful moments. Archbishop Spalding, a 10th straight win. They improved to 10-1 on the year. And for the first time in program history, the Cavaliers will play for an MIAA A Conference title this Friday night at Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium in Annapolis. Archbishop Spalding defeats McDonogh 41-6 in the A Conference Semi-Finals. And the party is on here at Archbishop Spalding. For McDonogh, they finished the season 4-7. Spalding avenges a heartbreaking semifinal loss a year ago with a 41-6 dominant victory here tonight. Nick Testoni, some final thoughts from you.
You know, they did everything they needed to do. They were the more complete team. They've been the favorite almost all year. They took care of business, and now they get to enjoy Saturday and see who they're facing on next Friday.
That's right. Tomorrow at noon, Calvert Hall, Mount St. Joe for the right to face Spalding Friday night in the title game. I want to thank all of you for joining us tonight for our broadcast. Thanks to the staff here at Archbishop Spalding for making it possible. The entire Paul Surreal Media team for being a part of it. Archbishop Spalding is on to the A Conference Championship game for the first time in school history. For the entire crew, I am Glenn Clark. Your final score tonight, the Cavaliers 41, McDonogh 6. You've been watching Archbishop Spalding football.